And now for more, we are joined by our correspondent Daniel Khan in Islamabad, evening from Beijing. Daniel, first of all, sum up for us the Premier Li Keqiang's today's activities.
Amongst high security, Premier Li arrived in Islamabad airport, and he was received warmly by the President of Pakistan, Mr. Asif Ali Zardari, as well as the Prime Minister of Pakistan. And Premier Li met the top leadership and leaders of the next government as well, and he was also conferred the highest award and given a Guard of Honor as well. And high-profile meetings are still underway and taking place, but we know that 12 MOUs, Memorandum of Understandings, have already been signed between the secretaries and their counterparts here in Pakistan. And the growing consumer goods industry is the swiftly developing influx of Chinese manufacturers now occupying center stage in Pakistan's local markets. And because of the affordable, attractive prices, these markets are almost leading the consumer goods industry.
Pakistan and China have increased bilateral trade agreements with the help of the Free Trade Agreement, which was signed between the two countries in 2005. China has now surpassed the European Union as Pakistan's second largest trading partner. According to official figures reported by the Pakistan government, the country exported goods worth $1.3 billion in 2009 to its trading partner, and in turn Chinese imports stood at $5.5 billion in the same period. The major commodities that Pakistan imports from China are electronic equipment, plastic, footwear, motorcycle spare parts, rubber manufacture, and travel goods such as handbags. China markets have proliferated all over Pakistan in the metropolitan cities. Islamabad has a huge China market spread over 30 blocks in the main city and downtown, displaying goods over a wide range. Utility, decorative and household items, toys, textiles are among many others.
I like to buy as they are cheap and durable. They also have a huge variety of stuff.
The Chinese endeavor towards consumer markets in the country has taken its toll on conventional wholesale, better known as Bara markets, which were once considered popular shopping spots for cloth and luxury items. These markets in the downtown best illustrate how China is outclassing the smuggled Afghan products. Even the shopkeepers are satisfied with their flourishing business.
When we go to China to buy products, we keep the clientele in mind. In Pakistan, majority of the customers want low-priced goods, and China provides goods for all classes, the rich as well as the poor.
Disposable Chinese products are finding a huge market with the middle and lower middle classes.
Even though markets have been flooded with Chinese products ranging from garments to household items, people believe that increasing poverty is behind the boom in Chinese products, which are cheap, durable and affordable all at the same time. Yes.
Right, and Daniel, the timing of Premier Li Keqiang's visit to Pakistan is very special indeed. He's the first foreign national leader visits Pakistan following the general election in the country. So what's the significance of the whole visit in the country?
Well, experts here believe that there is high significance in this visit. Like you said, that this is the first ever visit of any foreign leader to Pakistan after the general elections. Pakistan is facing colossal damages in the sector of electricity and power outages, as well as internal security situations. And now I'm here joined by Mr. Makhdoom Babar, who is an expert and is the editor-in-chief of Daily Mail Pakistan. We will ask him about his analysis of this high-profile visit. Thank you for speaking to CCTV News, Mr. Babar. How do you look at the visit of Premier Li to Pakistan at this crucial time when Pakistan is facing colossal problems both in economy and in internal security?
I think any visit by any Chinese leader has always been a real player for the people of Pakistan, because Pakistanis and Chinese are two nations. They are not locked in a relationship of friendship, but in fact they are locked in a relationship of love. So this visit of Premier Li proves that Chinese leadership is still holding Pakistan at very high esteem, and despite the fact that there is the proper government is yet to be installed, the Premier has visited Pakistan because the relations between Pakistan and China do not vary from government to government. These are permanent relations and vary on nation-to-nation basis. And people in Pakistan, as well as the business community, and especially the people who are studying the economy of Pakistan, they really believe that this visit will be having a lot of impacts, and it was being very much awaited that a Chinese leader should come and visit Pakistan to address certain problems that Pakistan is facing at the moment.
Well, Mr. Babar, Pakistan has given the control of the Gwadar port to China. How do you think this will help bring prosperity in Pakistan?
Well, Pakistan is counting a lot with regard to its economy on Gwadar port. And I don't think only Pakistan, but Gwadar port in future is going to be a symbol of economy of the entire region as well. And Chinese government has been given the control of Gwadar port. A Chinese shipping and ports organization is running it. It's a wonderful omen. I think the previous government of Mr. Shaukat Aziz made a mistake by handing it over to a Singapore party. They were not serious. They were not energetic in running it. I think if it is being run by the Chinese officials in coming years, they are going to handle it with more credibility and with more abilities to handle it, because they have been working a lot on this. And there were rumors raised by certain enemies of Pak-China friendship that this Gwadar port is going to be used by Chinese Navy. I, as a journalist for the last 28 years, I do not think that Chinese government is having any intentions of naval use of this port, but of course it will be used for cargo and all the commercial purposes, and will have a great impact on Pakistan and region's economy.
It will have a great impact on the region, as well as in Pakistan's prosperity, as well as the trade between China, Pakistan and the Middle East. This was Mr. Makhdoom Babar giving his analysis on the visit of Premier Li from China. Back to the studios.
Thank you very much, Daniel Khan, reporting from Islamabad.